Hello, everyone. Luba Carlson is here. This is Gratitude or Journaling, and today is going to be a little bit different. We usually focus on process, but today I'm going to be working on a specific product because I need to get it done. So I need to get it done, and this is something that you can create in your art journal as well as on a separate sheet of paper. Hold on just a second. I have a minor adjustment. Here we are. Okay, that works great. So let's switch the camera to where we want it to be. And so today I'm going to be using watercolor paper. Hello, Teresa. And I'm going to be using watercolors, liquid watercolor, and some oil pastels. I don't know if I'm going to use salt or not. It's kind of undecided at the moment. So I have this little cup, and so that's the plan, kind of, sort of. Okay, let's pull the prompt and see where it takes us. Let's see. All right, let's get a card out. What did we get? What is something you take for granted? We just did that one, didn't we? Remember that. You can look it up. If you want to talk about it, it's the benefits that we have here, right? We can choose what we like. What's your favorite comfort food? Let's work on that. Comfort food. I can always talk about comfort food, right? Okay. And why is the food your why is that food your comfort food? Why it's not like some other food, but it's that one? So anyway, here's what's happening. I am participating in an event next weekend, and I am bringing an activity, and I need to make something that they can put a picture of in promotion, right? And so also it really helps to make something beforehand, so like get all the kinks out and everything. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today, if it's all right with you, and you guys can work in your journals. Yeah. So I need to get another magazine page because I know for a fact that I'm gonna make it. So um, that. Yeah, this will work. Mhm. Can I get the staples out and just get to it? So what I'm making, I call it a garden of joy. This will work. And it's a lot of watercolor and stuff like that. So I'll show you. So what I need is a long strip for that. And it will be what do you call this? It'll be a shelf sitter. So when it's done, we will fold it in a certain way so that it can be placed up on the shelf as a reminder of things that bring us joy. And one of the things that bring us joy is the food, right? So yeah, here we go. Okay. I'm putting gloves on because liquid watercolor stains my hands always. Doesn't matter how careful I am. I really do not want to deal with that right now. What do I have on colors? I have quite a few. I think I have 6. So I'm going to pull out 6. And if I don't use them all, I have lids so that I can save them. And it'll work. I have water for rinsing, and I have a couple of paintbrushes. All right, let's get into that. I believe this is yellow. Yeah. So yeah, they just come in bottles like this. They are super saturated colors, which will work great for what I'm gonna do. This is, I can't see, orange. Perfect. And this is a lot what I'm putting in there. Really. And I have red. Okay. And this is more orange. No, don't need any more orange. Got blue. And now I have purple, violet. Okay. Violet works. See, I'm already splattered. Green. Got a splatter on my paper. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, that's violet. I got violet. I got yellow. Okay. That's all I get. Oof. Okay, so let's. Ah, hot hands, hot and sweaty hands. So let's talk about comfort food as we're going into that. So, what is your comfort food? I shared recently that I really, really like um, my food, like home food from where I grew up. So, as you see, I put a splatter on here already. That's where that came from, that little purple bubble. That's where it came from. So, ideally, we will paint with water and then grab some color and just do this, dot, dot, dot. I do not want to have it super wet, but I also want it super bright. So we'll see how this goes. Dot, 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 dot. Okay. Maybe paint another shape. Doesn't have to be a circle, can be any shape. So I'm just gonna go with this for now. I believe food brings us a lot of comfort. But sometimes we rely on that comfort, or I should say, I rely on that comfort a little bit too much. I'm a foodie, I rely on my food. When I'm stressed, I go after food. So that's kind of one of those things. Okay, just slightly adding dots and letting it bleed, whatever, letting it do its own thing. Rinse your brush, create a different shape. Going to like an upside down soft triangle. So these are all going to become trees, and each tree, so this is a garden of joy. And so each tree represents a joyous thing in your life or in my life. And so the idea is to paint them all different colors and see what's going to happen. So that's the point. I'm trying to do the wet on wet here. Bring away. I think this is green. Yeah. I wonder what happens if I. There's a lot of water on here. Okay, that's good. So joy, 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 and food, food, food. What is your favorite food? I have this joke from before that my favorite food is any food that I didn't have to cook. I'm sure many can relate. Right? As long as I don't have to cook it. Just adding more color. And it's always interesting to see how some colors just take over the whole space and you don't really have to do anything, while others are like not even moving around. Like the yellow doesn't even want to move when the purple just takes over the whole space. Okay, so maybe we'll do like a topiary. Can we do that? Wouldn't that be fun? One circle, another circle, and one more. Okay, maybe. Oh my goodness, which one's blue? I think this one's blue. Let's test. Yes, I want to do blue. Let's see how it'll spread. Okay. Voila. Interesting. All right. Well, I need the full circle filled in, so of course I can just sit there and watch this, or I can just move the paint. That's fine. Okay. Let's maybe do like a shape like a Christmas maybe tree, but I don't know. I know. I'm going into shorter, like a teardrop. Something like that. Orange. Oh, such beautiful color. Maybe some more. Let's see what happens. Right? And let it spread. Okay. orange. Let's see. So I think I have room for maybe either two skinny trees or one super big one. So how about I'll do one big one and I will do it like that. Like an oval, wide oval. Let's see. Okay. And I guess then I need to pick out my favorite color to repeat it. Which color would I like to repeat? That's obviously not orange. Maybe red. I'll just go with red over here. I'll just do red. Oh, how about I'll add something with this? How about I add some yellow right in there where there's room. Just like that. Get some interesting color going. Here we are. Okay, I like that. All right, so now we're gonna create the bottom. And for the bottom, I'm just gonna paint a strip. Not too thick. Just a little bit. And I think this got too much water. Let's grab a paper towel. You can always lift some water if you put a little bit too much. Just make sure that your paper towels or napkins that you're using are high absorbency, because sometimes there's napkins that I would buy and they're like plasticky. They have a plasticky feel to it. They hardly absorb anything. So we can go with the rainbow, or we can do whatever we want here. So I am going to start with orange. Orange, and then maybe yellow. I'm going to try to avoid to have the same color underneath. Blue. Let's do purple. Green. Maybe red. Okay, just a colorful strip. Okay, so now I need this to dry super fast. I do not have a lot of time. So I'm just going to use my paper towel and blot it with the paper towel. Perfect. Just careful. All right, I like. Yeah, looks pretty. Okay, so there is this blue. Blue has a puddle, so I'm gonna take that. Check on that. Okay, so my purple is dry, so I'm gonna start drawing trees into my garden with black oil pastel. But another way to do this, awesome way, I think, is to allow this to dry completely and then use a waterproof ink with a paintbrush. But I'm gonna use what I'm gonna share with others, so that would be the easiest way. So I really want it to be easy. So okay, there we go. There's my tree number one. Here's my tree number two. Okay, and here we go for the next one. Okay, one more. I know I'm not talking a lot about the gratitude prompt today, am I? I feel like my favorite food always has to do with where I come from. And after we moved here to Midwest to Omaha, it's like there's no stores where I can buy things that are authentic to my culture. And so it's been a little bit of a downer for me. So that's why I'm not like super chatty about it because I'm like, oh, but I miss this and I miss that. And, you know, yeah, but it always makes me feel like my favorite food is the food that makes me feel of home, think of home, of celebrations, stuff like that. Okay, well, I put the topiary in there and I have no idea how to draw one, so I guess I'm just gonna do whatever comes to mind, even though it doesn't make any sense. Right? And now I'm like, oh, why have I been doing this all this time? I was gonna do the whole different thing. I was gonna try and like add different designs to each tree. Oh well, this works. Right? Okay. And then the last one could be, I don't know. I'm drawing a complete blank right now. I don't know what's going on. Whatever's going on. Okay. Kind of like this. All right. Okay, so next I wanted to grab some colors and make some splatter. So I'm going to be super careful because I do not want all of this to splatter all over me. So just a gentle splatter. I want yellow. I want bright yellow splatter. And of course it drops right into the blue and becomes green. Oh well, could be worse. Let's grab a little bit of red. Add a little bit of red splatter. Okay, now this is drying. This is good. So I'm going to cover all of these while this is drying, and then I'm going to think about things that I'm going to write on the bottom. If you're watching a replay, go ahead and let me know what food is your favorite comfort food and why. All right, this is put away. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Sharpie because I think that's the best way to do what I want to do. Sharpie. Sharpie. Okay, so what things bring us joy? I think we went completely almost out of the prompt, but still. Since the prompt is food, I'm just going to put food in the first one. Food. Family. Friends. Oh my gosh, it's all letter F. Friends. Faith. What else brings you joy? What else could we put in there that brings us joy? Dance for me. Art. What else? What else? Hi, Colleen. A warm bowl of comfort, usually chicken and dumplings, in a colorful bowl that you can hug with your hands. Oh, I love that so much. I just love that so much. I had to go to I think Walmart. Yeah, I was at Walmart. I had to buy myself a bowl from Pioneer Woman Collection because they're so bright and cheerful. And my husband prefers like dark blue, navy, like no flowers, no nothing on them. Very, yeah, not colorful. So I had to get me a bowl. And the plus side on it is that nobody touches that bowl but me. So yeah. Oh, coffee. How could I forget coffee? What else? One more thing. I need one more thing. Something specific, right? Something specific to me. Okay, well, since we're in the food mode, I'm just gonna go with more with food, and I'm gonna put mayo. Okay, I like that. I like this. Check out my splatters. They're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, I need this to dry before I can continue. I think I'll use a blow dryer, but I'll do. I left it on the other side of the room today, so my blow dryer is not here. So yes, excuse me for a minute. I'll be back. All right. Get in there. Get in there. Homemade applesauce. Oh my goodness. I just made that. We went to a local apple orchard and got a peck of apples, and I peeled all of them. And they made like a gallon of applesauce. A lot. There's a lot. And my kids are already halfway through it. Not taking them long at all. So the next step is to kind of curvy cut around those trees. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the paper towel thing because I'm afraid that I'm gonna smudge. I don't want to smudge right now. Okay. And so then we're gonna fold it like that in half. Don't rub on it too hard because it's oil pastels and they will rub. And again. And then I'm gonna open and then bring to the middle because I want it smaller. But I want them roughly even. So what we're doing. Okay. And so hills and valleys. So that's a hill. That's a valley. That's a hill. That's a valley. That's a valley. And a hill. And a valley. And then use something, whatever we have. Kind of burnish it. Hopefully it doesn't print on the other side. We'll see. Nope, kind of good. It's fine. There we go. And it can just sit on your shelf. So what do I have here? Let's see. I have a shelf of my journals. So, and okay, I hope I'm not gonna give you a headache. I'm gonna move my camera, okay? Because I want to see you or to show you this whole what the idea is. You see? And so it can sit on a shelf and be a reminder, an artsy reminder of all the, good things, of all the joy things that we have. So there we are. I guess we're done for today. Let me know if you have any comments on this. And replay will be available as soon as I'm done. And I'll see you next Thursday. Again, 3:30. 3:30. Okay. Like and subscribe. You know what they say. Like and subscribe. Don't forget that. Okay. Bye.